I'm really excited that Holy Week is just over a week away. Holy Week is such an important time for Christians, and I want to invite you to come and to be part of that week. It is a week of worship, a week of mission and outreach, a week of coming together beneath the old rugged cross so despised by the world. And it's a week where we get four things. We find forgiveness, healing, life, and hope in Jesus Christ. This year, we're going to spend Holy Week looking at some of the people in the story. And as we look at each character, we're going to ask a single question. Who am I? Where do I fit into Jesus' great story? We begin as usual on Palm Sunday morning in both our churches at the normal times, looking at the crowd. Palm Sunday night, there will be an evening of music and an evening of worship, one of our regular musical evenings. And then each night, during Holy Week at 7:30 p.m, we're going to gather to worship. Tuesday and Thursday in Donaghmore, and the other 4 nights in Castle Caulfield. Monday, we meet Pontius Pilate. Tuesday, Judas. Wednesday, Peter. Thursday, the beloved disciple of Jesus, John. Friday, the centurion. Saturday, we're going to come back to Peter for part 2 of his story. And then on Easter Sunday morning at our normal times of 10:15 and 11:30 in both churches, it'll be the turn of Mary Magdalene. Holy Week is a week for everybody. It's a week for all people. It's a week for those who are close to God to come closer to Him. It's a week for those who know their scriptures to learn more. But it's also a week for the questioner, for the doubting Thomas, for the onlookers, the bystanders, the scribes, the Pharisees, for those who have no hope, those who have lost hope, and those who want to find some hope. So I'm inviting you to come along each and every day for 8 days. I really want to encourage you to make time for Jesus, not for 1 night or 2 nights, but every night, just for 1 week. It's a wonderful opportunity, but it's an opportunity that only comes once a year, so make the most of it. Every night there will be some hymns, some prayers, a Bible reading, and a chance to reflect on the meaning of that reading in our lives. On Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, the services will be quite short, 35, maybe 40 minutes at the most. The second half of the week becomes more intense as our journey moves, firstly on Thursday, into the upper room where we break bread with Jesus. On Friday, the old rugged cross will stand at the heart of the church, and we will come to it and physically and symbolically take our burdens, our cares, our worries, our anxieties, and lay them at the foot of that cross beneath the healing arms of Jesus' love. And there will be quite a few tears as He touches hearts and lives with His healing touch. Then on Saturday night, we enter the garden outside the tomb, and in the stillness and the peace, we keep vigil as we watch and pray and reflect on our own baptism and the promises we have made to Jesus, and recommit ourselves to keep those promises. Then on Sunday morning, the stone is rolled away, Christ is risen, and the angels sing Alleluia. And on Sunday morning, again back in both churches at our normal time, 10:15 and 11:30. Holy Week isn't just a week for adults, for grown-ups. It's a time for families to worship together at the foot of the cross. Every single day is a day for families. But we're going to have a very special focus on the youth of the church on Wednesday night, where we look at Peter's story. But that's not an excuse to leave them at home for the rest of the week. I really can't wait to see you joining with us, taking part, worshipping, sharing, growing in faith, and coming to the cross. So come. Just come. Be part of it. Find forgiveness. Find healing. Find hope. And find life in Jesus Christ, the Son of God, crucified, buried, but risen again for us, breaking the bonds of sin and death to bring new life, not just to people, but to bring you the gift of new life.